Hello, and welcome to History with David. And today we're in the heart of Florence, Italy, exploring one of the most iconic cathedrals in the world, Santa Maria del Fiore, along with the historic Baptistery of Saint John. To start, the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore dates back to the 13th century, when the city needed to replace its first church, Santa Maria Reparata, because it had become too small. The construction of the new church began in 1296 under Italian architect Arnolfo di Cambio and was completed in 1436. It took around 140 years to build. The church was dedicated to Saint Mary of the Flower, a reference to Florence's symbol, the lily. Now, these are the remnants of Santa Maria Reparata, a 5th century church that served Florence for over 8 centuries. Today, they are located beneath the church, where visitors can see its stone outlines, tombs, and ancient mosaics. Look at this stunning dome and its details. During the Renaissance, Florence needed a way to complete Santa Maria del Fiore, a challenge solved by Filippo Brunelleschi in the 15th century. It was built between 1420 and 1436. It remains one of the greatest achievements of Renaissance engineering, measuring about 3,600 meters. In relation to the dome, the frescoes depict the Last Judgment. They were begun by Giorgio Vasari in 1572 and later completed by Federico Zuccari in 1579. The composition was influenced by Michelangelo's famous Last Judgment in the Sixtine Chapel. In this fresco, the scene contains around 700 figures, with Christ at the center as the judge of humanity, separating heaven from hell. Next is a 15th century clock painted by Paolo Uccello in 1443. It runs backwards compared to a modern clock and follows a 24-hour cycle that begins at sunset, a system that was used in the early Renaissance and Middle Ages. Below the clock, you can see a stunning mosaic. This was made by Gaddi in the 13th century. It depicts Jesus Christ crowning the Virgin Mary on the left side, and they're surrounded by angels and saints. Look at these beautiful bronze doors. They are called the Gates of Paradise and were created by Lorenzo Ghiberti between 1425 and 1452. Don't forget to visit this historical hidden gem in Florence, situated outside the Baptistery. This is the interior of the Baptistery of Saint John, which also depicts the Last Judgment. Unlike a fresco, this is a medieval mosaic with beautiful golden details. Started around 1260 and completed decades later. It was designed by Coppo di Marcovaldo with other artists.